More active stocks. We have OPEN, ONDS, and ASST. OPEN lost 4.45%. This is Wednesday, the 10th of December 2025, post market session. Okay, 82 million shares across the tape, below average, high beta stock. Yeah, let's see now. Let's just quickly glance at its options grid. Yeah, these are quite heavy, quite heavy. If the stock continues to advance towards $7.5, then there might be a chance if it if it continues to advance towards 7.5 and $8.5, then there's a chance that we might have a consolidation around that zone, going by this heavy volumes we have here. And here we don't have, and if it advances towards 8.5, then it's also decline. It would also be declining towards $6. Sorry, it would be approaching $6 on the put side. So we don't have enough. There isn't enough open interest there to counteract a possible consolidation around 7.5 to $8.5. Yeah, let's see what we have in terms of news, in terms of opinions. Let's see what we have here. So, okay, companies are making changes. Open Door rebuilt its inspection and underwriting systems around a structured trust by verify model. The company now uses in-app video and audio capture to generate AI-driven condition profiles, enabling more uniform and objective assessments before an offer is approved, and much more. Okay, so on the technical side of things, the stock has been consolidating. Yeah, pretty much been consolidating. I think you can even say all the way back to the 15th of September, as a matter of fact. But the trend is likely to the downside, slightly bearish, slightly distributive contraction, and the algo seems to be suggesting that it may continue to do that. So this consolidation has been around its 40 period moving average, and in fact all of its moving averages, and I would say you could actually, okay, well, yeah, yeah, I would say this the consolidation actually became more emphasized from the 15th of October. Okay, so in any case, projections are saying, beginning from the least 2.9, 3.68, 4.94, 10.36, 11.97, 12.96. So we were saying that there might be a consolidation between $8.8 and 6.7 to $8.5. Let's see what we have at 6.6, and that is likely what may happen. Yeah, we have here 7.5. Yeah, that might be what may happen. In the coming days. Yeah. ONDS, what we have here is a loss of 8.78%. Well, just right around this sort of volumes that usually trades is what happened. It was what exchanged hands today. The stock is trading at a very slight premium. I mean, discount. It's 50-day volume weighted average price. Volatility is expected to cool off slightly as well. Let's see what we have on its December 12 weekly options. Let's see what we have. Okay, let's see what we have. Mhm. Okay, we don't have. What are the odds that there isn't any, based on what we have here, there isn't, I mean, from now till the end of, based on what we have now, there isn't any chance that we're really going to see, um, we're not really going to see more of, okay, well, there might be a chance that we might see more buying, slightly more buying, Yeah, going by what we have here, slightly, not very much, but in the coming days towards if the stock begins to advance towards $8.5, then there's a slight chance we might see some it might gain some strength, going by the fact that these sort of positions, they're not a lot really, but I don't really think that this will affect border market makers that much, and the volumes, they are not that significant as such, ONDS. But I didn't check the December 19 series. There might be something there, but for now, up till the end, up to the weekend, up to this weekend, there isn't really very much there. But in the coming days, things might change. But for now, as of today, the 10th of December, there isn't really much. Even here as well, well, there's more. We have to point out here. There's yeah, this can really result to slightly, but still not that significant. But if it begins to advance towards $9, yeah, there's a chance that we might see a stabilization, a consolidation around $9 or thereabout. Yeah, we might see something like that around $9, between nine to 7.5. Yeah, between $9 to $7.5. There might be a consolidation, right around there. Okay, yeah, ONDS. The contraction of this expansion, this bounce that attempted to be to yeah, the bounce that kicked off from it actually began on the 7th of November. It's has contracted somewhat, and the algo seems to be suggesting that it's going to continue to contract it, going all the way towards the 14th of January. And but in the interim, the 40-day moving average is trying to curtail the contraction. So the stock is expected to trade within this space here, this tiny wedge here, maybe from from the 16th of December. It might break out, but maybe to the downside, but may not deviate that far from its 40-day moving average. Okay, projections for ONDS are saying, let's see what we have, 10.07, 12.02, 13.23. Momentum is expected to continue to decay, but might pick up a bounce from the 25th of December, no, 26th of December. ASST down 4.41%. Yeah, below average volume. Yeah, below average volume. High beta volatility is expected to increase in the coming days. Let's see what we have on its options grid. Let's see what we have. Okay, we have okay, if it's ever advances towards $1 to 1.5, then there's a good chance we might see uh, there's a good chance we might see what is it down? Okay, they will, as things stand right now, they may have option market makers may have sold this volume short as well. They may have sold these calls. They may have sold them to open, and then if they do that, they would have also bought the stock. And but if the stock continues to, for some reason, reverses and begins to advance towards 1.5, then we might see them selling. If it doesn't bring some stability, then it might lead to more further weakness. Yeah. Okay. Let's see now. Let's have a look at its December 19 series. same as well, same as well. So this, if it ever goes towards $3, then we might see, if it begins to rise towards this direction rapidly, then we might see the chance of a stabilization. Might see the chance of a stabilization. There might be these might provide a buffer towards any rally, towards any crazy rally. But it's just as it is now, statically, or yes, it is now. But of course, they all evolve into other things. It wouldn't be as stagnant as this or as static as this. ASST. Let's see what we have. Underlying trend is still bullish. Okay. A bounce is, or rather, strength is expected to kick in, even though it's strength is expected to kick in from tomorrow the 11th, and up till the Tuesday the 16th. But all in all, it's just expected to be volatile, especially from the 23rd of December. Okay, what could possibly warrant this sort of expansion? Okay, that's the question. Yeah, and momentum is also validating that. Yeah. Okay, projections are currently saying 0.411, 0.1134. So lower prices are still expected to keep printing. Is there any chance we're going to see a reverse split on ASST? So, do we have any news for ASST? Yes, yes, ASST initiated by Maxim. Okay, okay. So, see what you make of these stocks, and thank you very much for watching this video.